Hi everyone. Hi Destiny, I'm good. How are you? Hi Sylvia. I hope I said the name right. Hi Karen, good morning. Good morning everyone. Welcome here. Hi Bonnie, good to see you. How is your energies? And how is your day going so far, everyone? Hi Tiffany, I love that sunflower. Guess it's rainy here, gloomy. We need more sunflowers, more sunshine, things that would make us feel good. Let me know, guys, who is new here. Hi, Marnie. Good to see you here. Your heart is wide open. I love that. Hey, Bonnie. And how is your day? How grateful are you today? Out of 1 to 10, where is your gratitude chart today? 10 being super grateful for everything. Just randomly. The first time I'm asking this way. I don't know where it came from. 6. I'm from Budapest, Hungary. Gratitude is 10. That's great. 6. Yeah, it depends. No judgments or anything. We all will have different way to look each day. It's too much, isn't it, when we say, oh, every day has to be a good day or we need to be positive. Nah, that's not the day. Let's take each day as a practical day. And if our chart is at the below 5, we need to make sure we come onto the other side of the scale. It's great to see most of you guys are on the other side of the scale, which is yay. If I have to say what is my number of gratitude, I'm feeling 8 is coming up. And a nice cozy thunderstorm this afternoon as well. I love it though. I guess we get used to the constant sun in Florida. Grateful for a cold front this weekend. 9 for that. Great. Yes, thunders. I will never forget my trip in Florida. I was on holiday today. Attended yoga meditations here all day. Oh, that's super good on your holiday, doing things that excite you. How wonderful is that? I love those kind of holidays. Saying that I never had one though. I love to imagine. Guess one day I'll manifest that. All right, okay, let me know, guys, who is new to Reiki or distance healing. Have you ever received? Is it your first time, or are you totally new to Reiki? Should host a retreat. Oh, thank you, Sandy. We were going to do in Ireland a couple of years ago, from between me and my friend, retreat in Ireland. Things didn't go as planned. Yeah, we tried. Hi, Elna. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Your mom is a Reiki master and sense your distance. How wonderful. I love that. Isn't it the best thing? Yeah, my girls love Reiki. First thing, if they don't feel good, they feel yucky. Mom, can you do Reiki, please? That's it. Very new in practicing, just received my first 2 days ago. Very excited to be here. That's great, Karen. I love that. Wow, welcome into the Soul Tribe of Reiki. Looking forward to receiving your amazing energy today. You're the best. Thank you, Bonnie. So as you, we see the goodness in others because we are mirror reflections. Quite new to Reiki. Glad. Perfect. All right. Okay. So Reiki energy is it's an energy healing technique, and it's a hands-on healing technique or hands-off. Or we can do it distantly or in person. Energy goes in where the intention goes. The more we practice, the more the energy free flow happens, that you even notice, even you think about it, even in your sleep. Like, you don't need to be even conscious, you become part of it. Reiki is a life force energy that's around every one of us. We tune into, once you're attuned to Reiki energy, you tune into the Reiki energy, and you beam or you channel through your palms, and that is how the Reiki energy goes. Also, we do work with some of the chakras, the 7 major chakras that we go through for the Reiki hand positions, so they are crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, root chakra, which is at your perineum, and also the other body parts that we do aim is on our shoulders, on our elbows, on our palms, and then the thighs and knees, shin and ankles, and the soles of the feet. So these are just a general kind of guidelines or a flow chart of the hand positions, but generally I tune into wherever the person needs, wherever the person body is needing, their higher self is calling for, intuitively go into that place. Yeah. So my background is I have been into Reiki. It's my first energy healing therapy that I ever learned back then, or a decade ago. And since then I have been practicing on myself with the clients I teach. I absolutely love, I call it Reiki's addiction, a good one. It has helped me from depression, anxiety, and also chronic illness. So this is where I totally see it as a good proof. It also helped with my eyesight, with food intolerances. There are many things that I have seen with the clients, miraculous transformations. But each one's journey is different. When we are ready to heal something, this is where the energy works even beautifully, that you notice. Or some people just see it as a tool to calm them or have a good night of a sleep, or to bring their balance in their body. So anything that we set our intentions, you notice the energy is flowing and releasing. Now more I'm being shown as we do have some stagnances in our body, and when the Reiki energy is beamed, these stagnances gently move or flush out through the body. Think about as on the road that you're walking, there are a couple of potholes, and you bring a bucket of water and you splash, and the water is filling those potholes. And that is how the Reiki energy flows and releases anything that we are not needed to have them. It could be the toxic thoughts, it could be the triggering emotions beneath the layers, we don't even know where it is coming from, or childhood traumas. It could be, what happens is these all emotions, they hold like a stagnance or become a hurdle in our body, and we manifest as a physical health issues. And now this is where we are shifting. Now think about, as you are being here, you're also committing to receive the Reiki healing. I get your permission as you're showing up here. So think about, where do you right today would like to receive this Reiki? Are you going through some anxious moments? Are you going through some changes in your life? Or are you just looking for some calm and quiet peace time? Or is there any particular physical health triggering you, bothering you? Let's put our focus there and see what's happening, what's around it happening. Say, for example, I'm having a carpal tunnel, my hand is not functioning, not that I have, I'm just saying as an example. So I'm thinking, I'm going to help with this. My intention is for this part of the Reiki to go and heal. But there is something else, rather than directly this part of the healing to be done, there is something else that I need to be working on behind, as some emotions or flexibility or moving forward. Something is stopping, there is a fear, it could be, and that part of it also Reiki works on, which we don't see the immediate effect of it right now, because all I'm thinking is this pain has to go, but I'm not even considering what else is being released. So when we tune up, hey, whatever related to this pain to be released, perfect. And if you feel calm about some emotions or anger triggering moments, perfect, let it be, and you are just getting it out of your system. That's the most important thing. All right, I'm just going to see some comments here. Anxiety, chronic pain, grief, lots going on. Great, Marcy. First thing is to acknowledge them, be aware of them, and it's okay. We do go through different things in our life from time to time. You're acknowledging them. And now let's put our attention to receiving this energy and going to those places wherever we need to release the emotions here. So that's what the most important thing is. Can someone do too much Reiki healing in a single day, meaning too many distance Reiki healings? Absolutely no. I have been doing this for so many years. There is never too much. What happens is, when you're the potholes, when they get filled, it just soaks deeper layers or it just overflows. What it means is it goes into a pot where we are holding it up, and whenever you need, you're downloading that energy again. There is it's a life force energy, so it's constantly moving in and out. Yeah, so there is only one thing to be watch out is the good side effects, which I say as you could be emotional after Reiki session, or you might feel full of energy. Emotion is a side effect. A lot of people may not be comfortable with crying after Reiki session. Generally, I'm a bit known for that, I go into the car and cry after Reiki session. It's just I used to see people crying before right in front of me, but I think we do put up a shield. We don't want to do that. We don't want to embarrass ourselves. So people do go have a moment, release whatever that emotion is. That's good. After that, you'll feel good, lighter. Sometimes the tears need not have a emotion tag to it. It just go. Release, transmute, that's it. It could be something somebody would have triggered us recently, or 10 years ago a memory would have come. You're releasing it. The other thing is you feel great energy, full of energy. You want to do so many activities, so many things. You're super productive, so which is great, right? So this is where the energy works for us. Hey, Elena. Hi, Julie. Happy to be here. Having terrible anxiety recently. Any help would be good. Ever since I've been coming back into myself, put stuff behind. Yes, definitely that's a good one. Intentions to set. And also when we are working on ourselves, we know we are releasing a lot of things. That's the most important thing that you can be aware of, that you can recognize as well. So do check that out. We are releasing a lot of layers of ourselves. I always or a common term that we always use is another layer of onion being peeled, and you feel vulnerable sometimes, you feel happy sometimes, but it's all the part of the shift that we are having. How do I work on the massive fear of moving forward? Please post. Narcissistic relationship, completely cut off love over him, but clearly not the trauma. Please help. All right. So that is a heavy, but first thing first, well done to you for stepping into yourself and making that clear. What is your boundary? Where do you see yourself coming out of it, and owning yourself? So well done, Ashley, I'm super proud of you, doing that, and here, how does Reiki help? That is, gives us the strength to put our step forward. That's the most important thing, coming out of something that we felt safe, unsafe, and now owning ourselves, we need to have the strength. And here is where you're bringing the strength. I also will invite Archangel Michael, have him by you. Ask him to clear those negative cords that you're holding up. Do a bit of a work with him. You will notice some shift. There is Archangel Michael guided meditation up on my track. Try that out and see how you feel. Generally, it's a lift of the weight that we are carrying on our shoulders and getting into ourselves. Yeah. First time here, Christian. Does Reiki help with tinnitus? Yes, it did. To a couple of my clients, definitely have noticed that changes. It's tinnitus, anything to do with the hearing. Think about, like, what are you not ready to hear? Or could be something from, like, are we in a relationship, or have we been in a relationship where people have been loud, or a lot of anger, a lot of rage? Have we closed up ourselves, like, to hear? And now, tinnitus also will mean that we are opening up spiritually, that you're ready to hear the spiritual communication, the wisdom, the downloads, as we say. And this is where the good thing comes up, as clears up with Reiki. Definitely, I don't say that we can guarantee, like, for anything. Everyone has a journey. Definitely give it an open thought and receive it and see what happens. It could reduce, or it could not bother you, or you will see that something else has been shifted. Emotional break. Yes, definitely. That's so needed. And this is where it does help, like, when we get that peace state of mind. Our worries are with us still, even after receiving Reiki, but you feel a distance. Is there a distance to breathe, to think with peace and clarity? And then here your solutions come in, or clarity comes in. What do I need to do next? How do I make my survival easier? These answers do come in. So do watch out here for that. Being there, I think all of them, time you freed up negative space, your head. Absolutely. I love this love for each other there. Thank you, Bonnie, for sharing. And does Reiki heal if the Reiki is done in isolation, no FaceTime? Yes, Reiki can be done on its own. You don't need to be on a FaceTime. You don't need to be on a phone. You don't need to be on a Zoom. You don't need to be. You can just be listening here. But here, what we are doing here in Insighttimer is, like, you're saying, yes, I'm ready to receive it. That's all I need, the permission. Like, are you ready for it? And you're going to get the energy healing done there. But generally, we need a permission. If it's a one-to-one or a group of people, that makes it easier. If not as well, say, for example, there is something happening up in my country. I don't even know the people. I just read something in the news. My heart goes out. I send the healing to their higher self. And you can do that. And it's like your prayers. You're including them in your prayers. You don't need to go and tell them, connect to them, who they are. I don't even know their personal lives, their number, how to reach, and everything. You just say, hey, I'm sending good vibes to you. I'm sending good energy to you. If they're ready to receive, they will receive. And think about, like, when we were in trouble situations, we do ask, like, I wish someone is watching us. I wish someone is praying for us. This is where we are receiving the energy. You're ready to receive the energy. Great, Sylvia. That's fantastic. So let me know who is ready for now. Ready to review all the wonderful healing energy and wisdom to show me my next steps. I love that. That clarity is so good. Perfect. Ashley, me for sure. Yes. Let's all get into it. So, who have been into Reiki, who practice Reiki? Even though if you're level 1, level 2, level 3, it doesn't matter. You can do the hand positions, but who are not, if you would like to follow the hand positions, you could, that I'll be guiding you with. Otherwise, just lay your hands flat by the sideways, and either sitting down or by on the couch or the bed, whichever is your comfort, you can be there. All you need to do is, yes, my intentions are set. This is what I want to get out of this healing, and I'm ready to receive. That's it. And just watch out what your body is speaking to you. Some of the body movements that generally comes off when we are receiving Reiki is tingle sensations, pins and needles, heat or a cold. Yes, Tom, you can join still. We're going to start shortly. Pins and needles, twitches, some people have tummy grumbling sensations as well, and feeling lightheaded, or some thoughts, some images coming in. All you need to do is focus on your breathing. That's it. If you drift off into a nice deep state or sleep state, fantastic, go for it, because your subconscious mind is listening to me and you are being there. And that's the most important thing. Believe and trust. We are all connected, right? If you hold on to that yes energy, it can be stagnant, can it be also moved. You're believing in the energy, it will work for us to highest good, the best good for us. Now I'm just going to clear the space for us all before I begin. In the meantime, guys, set up yourself, get comfortable, whichever way you want. And if you are driving, please don't close your eyes, of course. Park your car if possible. If not, this is being done on my YouTube as well. You can log on later and listen to it. I'm just lighting up some Palo Santo stick. Palms need to be up, or doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, but when they're up, I have noticed myself is I'm having more tingle sensations when palms are up. And also they say symbolically it's a receiving mode. But if it is a discomfort, definitely I wouldn't recommend. Anything that your body is comfortable, that's the most important thing. Yeah. Hey Star Seeker, good to see you. Been a long time. So here is a little energy cleanse. Visualize this Palo Santo stick, the smudge coming all around you, cleansing. Cleansing all the energies around you that are of low vibes. And this is for your intentions. Playing the music up there. All right. So closing your eyes, taking a nice deep breath, invoking the Reiki energy to flow through us, through me to you guys to connect, and you giving me the permission to send you the distance healing. Calling in Dr. Mikao Osai, angels, guides, spirit animals, spirit guides, anyone that is watching us, looking us after in the circle of light, dolphins, elemental beings, mermaids. Visualize all of them, that beautiful energy all around us as we continue this journey into the healing. And as you place your hands on your crown center, both the palms, let the Reiki energy flow. Set that intentions. And feel the energy flowing from the palms to your crown, or from your sides of your hands. Just feel the energy around your crown center. Breathe all that Reiki energy into your lower belly and repeat, I'm opening up my higher consciousness. I'm opening up my crown center. I'm ready to listen to the wisdom. Now place your palms in front of your face or on your third eye and feel the energy from your palms into your face, into your third eye opening. I'm opening up my intuition muscles. This position helps us to receive the energy to help us with the head cold, sinus, migraine, hay fever, cold, strain in your eyes or ears. And breathing all that energy, gently moving your palms onto your throat and wrapping around your palms around your throat center. And repeat, I speak with clarity. My words are being heard. I am being heard. You can be at one of the hand positions if you're doing it that way. For a longer time, you don't need to move if you don't feel. Allow the energy to clear in your throat center. Now place the hands on your heart center and breathe deep, and notice the heart center expanding as you're placing your palms, and repeat, I love myself. I care for myself. Everyone loves me. I am kind. And feel that heart center filling with the Reiki vibes and energy expanding. And let the energy flow into your shoulders, into your upper back. As you're tuning into your heart center, feel the energy. And now gently bring your palms onto your solar plexus chakra, which is your upper belly below your lungs. Place both the palms if comfortable and allow the energy to tune in and breathe all that. And repeat, I'm confident and strong. I can untangle any situation with ease. And let that beautiful energy flow into your spine. As you send healing to your solar plexus, you're releasing any tightness, anxiety, healing on your digestion, your inner child emotions. Taking a deeper breath. And now gently bringing that energies into your sacral chakra, the lower belly below the navel, into your lower back. Sense the energies flowing in your sacral chakra. This is where your divine feminine, masculine energies, yin and yang store. This is where your emotional center, creative center is. Feel and sense the energy is moving. And without any judgments, just notice how your body is feeling. And how is your breath? Deeper, peaceful, relaxed. And now placing your hands, beaming into your root chakra, located at the base of your spine. This is for your stability and your growth. Visualize yourself hugging a tree to connect into that beautiful grounding energy, to make yourself feel strong and tuning into the Reiki energies. Any pains related to sciatica, your hip, your bones, set your intentions here to bring that healing. Repeat, I figure things out easily. I'm strong and flexible. And now, place both the palms on your thighs or visualize the energy flowing into your thighs. And from the thighs, the energy is flowing into your knees, into your lower legs, ankles, and the soles of your feet. Feel that energy being beamed and sent to your legs, both the left and the right. Visualize the energy going onto your shoulders, left and right, your upper hands, elbows, wrist, and your palms. Feel the flow of energy, relaxing and releasing any discomforts. Now feel the energy from head to toes, all around and in your auric body being cleansed. And visualize a beautiful white light shining from the source, coming down and shining all around you like a spotlight, protecting you and shielding this beautiful energy, wrapping you with the beautiful energies. Keep you grounded, safe. And slowly now coming back into the body, fully being aware of your feet, your fingers, to the room that you're in. Gently wiggling your toes, your palms, and thanking the Reiki energy, the guides, the masters, angels, the spirit beings, the circle of light, everyone who has been here in our journey, and to each one of us here in the collective portal, thanking for the support and the love. And from this beautiful energy vibe, think about your loved ones, your friends, family members who would love to be in your prayers, in your good thoughts. Send them this healing vibe. Wrap them around in this beautiful vibe. Sending them to their higher self. When they are ready to receive, they will. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The healing be sealed. And slowly coming back into the presence. Closing this portal. You can open your eyes. Slowly coming back into the presence. Have some water to ground yourself and process that energy that you have just received. If you have a journal, you can write your experience or any wisdom that has come in. Let me know when you guys are back, and let me know how you got on, either by the comments or the love hearts. That was so peace, so grounding. Reiki energy is one of those beautiful ones, easy to learn, easy to receive, and no protocols of like, if I do this way, it's going to be wrong, or if I do this way, it's only going to work. This is great. I have some cards that I'm shuffling to see what comes up. Right, thank you guys, thank you. Sylvia, I think sometimes it does not come in. Or going to just check, like, hope you weren't taking the donation from your account. That's the most important thing, like taking off from your account and we not receiving it. Check with the Insighttimer, or going on to the main profile, it helps as well. Right guys, if you loved or received this, if you felt good, do follow on the under the live button. There is a follow, you can do follow, so you know when the next healing sessions are up, next talks are there, which would be great to be in connection with you guys. And there are some tracks as well, guided meditations. You can listen to them and leave a review. That does help us to be here on the Insighttimer and be visible. And if you feel drawn to the energy exchange, you can make a donation by clicking on the button on the top or going onto my profile and doing it. It's amazing when we do that energy exchange. I always believe, like, it works in two folds. Whatever we give, we get back, and it's a beautiful space to be here, to be connected. I'm just going to see. Oh wow, everyone, rain. Thank you, Bonnie. It's raining heavy here in New Zealand. Wow. New Zealand, what time is it, Sarah? Thank you, Rembrandt. I hope I said the name right. Tornadoes, wow. Your imagery, inner child and feelings, nature loving strength with a tree, genuine gratitude for all the spiritual soul healing. Thank you so much, Amy. That's so beautiful. So relaxing. I need to be practicing this more. Yay! Welcome to the Reiki world. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, El. 7:15. Not too bad. Yeah, just good morning. I feel tingly when receiving Reiki was strange. Oh, the message is going so fast. Not today. It all depends. Every session is different. Every time we receive is different as to what's happening around us. Thank you, Elena. Rain and thunders. Thank you, Tom. Calming voice helps. Great. Thank you so much. Good to read your comments, guys. Thank you, Lynn. Lovely. Do you have any Reiki recordings? Not here. I don't think so on Insighttimer, but there are a couple of them on my YouTube. You can get it on my... Oh, Sandy, perfect timing. I'll just pick the card. You can find it on my profile, my YouTube channel, and you can get that. So the card I got is my super attractor power comes from how I feel, my faith in love, and the joy I put out. So that is a good one. I'm just going to read one more time. My super attractor power comes from how I feel, my faith in love, and the joy I put out. How wonderful is that, to feed good thoughts? Generally after receiving Reiki, it's good to do oracle cards or affirmation cards, so it sits with us with that energy. Thank you, Karen, for your donation. So grateful. So much better. Still tingly. I still feel tingly. Thanks for your beautiful energy. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And I also was reading something from Your Life is Your Message by Ekanath Ishwaran. This book I thought I will share with you guys. It was so profound, short reading, but very good. One-pointed attention. Doing more than one thing at a time divides attention and fragments consciousness. When we read and eat at the same time, for example, part of our mind is on what we are reading and part of what we are eating. We are not getting the most from either activity. Similarly, when talking with someone, give him or her your full attention. These are little things, but altogether they help to unify consciousness and deepen concentration. Everything we do should be worthy of our full attention. When the mind is one-pointed, it will be secure, free from tension, and capable of the concentration. That is a mark of genius in any field. I found this absolutely so affirming and so much. I think this relates to the topic we were doing yesterday live, is the anxiety one. The tips to do anxiety relief and everything, I was talking about, if you have been on that live, is how fast we scroll in our social media, and that is how we are doing, and trying to listen, dip in and out of everything. But are we even surrendering, taking one thing at a time, taking in charge of one thing even? Maybe some of us not. So think about, how do you see yourself committing to one thing from start to finish? And somewhere this is our thing, for me too, is where I'm drawing up the anxiousness, is I have too many things to do because I'm not finishing them, and that puts a pressure of us to be finished, and that is where we are struggling with. So think about, what is one thing that you would like to finish today, and just finish it. And it's so amazing. I know we were told, as a woman especially, you need to be multitasking. This is crazy. No. After being trained into mindfulness, I loved coming out of the multitasking. I'm trying my best not to. I used to even tell my husband, I wish you would multitask, but after that I said, no, actually what you're doing is good. One thing at a time, and you're giving your full attention to it. Now I'm very conscious about the conscious parenting by Dr. Shefali. What she mentioned is, or Dr. Suzanne Stiffelman, I think, one of them, where they mentioned is, spend at least 10 minutes of undivided attention with your child. That's enough. Rather than spending the whole day with them, because that is what they will remember. You actually being there, not judging, just listening to them. I do that for the past good few years, but sometimes I do catch up myself, and now I say, hey, just give me a second. I'm not with you. I'm just thinking something else. And then bring back. So the memory is being made. What they have said, I have it in my memory because I was listening, I was sensing, I was being with them. So this is very important for us to be anchoring ourselves, at least one thing a time, or one activity that you remember. And that's the most important thing. It's a small or big, doesn't matter, be there. The book is this one. Message is Your Life is Your Message by Ekanath Ishwaran. He's a beautiful author. I love his Bhagavad-Gita books. I would highly recommend. I was recommended by my couple of friends for the Bhagavad-Gita. Oh my God, so many books. Which one is a good one that you would recommend? And they recommended his books, and very easy to read through, as you heard right now. Very simple, but yet so powerful, the message he gives. And so do watch, do read that if possible, or even just as you got the message, sit with it and see, what do I do here? And that's the most important thing here. Author in the chat, I'll put it up in the circle as well, guys. If you're on my circle, I'll try to put the details up. I'll try typing it. The circle is called Experience Healing with Srimanju Ishwaran. I hope I got this right. Yes. Perfect. Always feel like I'm talking to the top of people's heads while I talk because they're on their phone. Having to ask them, do you hear me? And repeating things. And they're absolutely, I get that, Leanne. It's quite sometimes frustrating because we are coming from a kind of a calmness, and the other person need not have been in that path. They don't get that. Yeah. So definitely, I do notice with my children in their school as well, they're not so much of a gadget freak. They are finding it harder, but they are trying to see how not to be consumed, which they are not comfortable with, yet be strong for themselves. Again, that the root chakra, the inbuilt of ourselves to who we are strongly, that is the most important thing to be holding up. People will come around. People will come around for sure. Like, it's just even the year and a half has done a lot of damage with our gadget times. So we have to recoup. Like, we have to have that human power together, like, where we are actually there for someone, listening to someone. And this is where the most important thing is, having our soul tribe who gets us, who understands us. Having even 1 or 2 people in our lives is amazing rather than thousands of or 4,000 of Facebook friends, right? Because the genuinity is the most important thing. Thank you, Bonnie, for sharing that. Kids and devices is toxic. Absolutely. But telling them that is not, like, hey, how can we blame children? I don't blame the children. I blame ourselves as adults. What are we doing? Are we not using our gadgets? And are we not telling them this is how we do it? So they are learning by us. And most of the home, the situations are that way. Again, not coming to judge or change anything, but hey, just think about, step back and see what's right for you. Of course, what we do is, we do have our gadget time. We say, hey, this is our time for our work. This is where we won't be listening to each other. We'll be doing something for ourselves. And we say, dining table for breakfast and dinner is no gadget time. Absolutely, we are there to talk to each other, listen to each other. We don't do that sitting in silence and eating our food. We don't do that, but we do try to talk, and that is the time that we all can unwind ourselves. That's how we do it. In mindfulness, they say to be calm and enjoy your food. Unfortunately, we don't do that. But saying that, like, at least what other thing works for us is, it's not a gadget time for us. Yeah, switching on and getting into our lives, the connected lives. And this is where, when we are connected with each other, think about it. We won't be anxious. We won't be depressed because we are venting out. We are releasing what's discomfort. We are allowed to speak. We are allowed to be listeners as well. So that's the most important thing. Speaking out is one thing, but listening is another biggest gift. There are not many listeners. So we need to cultivate that, to be a listener as well. No phones ever at me since I was a kid, not even allowed to answer the phone during dinner. Is the biggest offender of answering the phone, being on herself if you have. Well, we had our childhoods before we had the smartphones. In a way, we were lucky, but yeah, now the new generation is bombarded with so much, right? I miss the days in cafes when there were no laptops and cell phones. I was journaling with pen and paper. Actually, interviewed tell me how inspired. Oh, I know. Even like 4 years ago, when I was writing my book, I used to go into the cafes and write my book and not be in the Wi-Fi. It used to be so good to watch everyone just keep their phones on the side, not even check their phones when they're interacting with the friends. There was so good vibe around those beautiful friends, couples, families. I used to absolutely love that. Yeah, it's such, even I love watching people, even on the trains and everything, how each one of us interacts. But now it's no fun because in the trains, like you see, heads down into the gadget. Most of the people are not paying attention. Absolutely. Right, how are you guys feeling? Feeling good, feeling refreshed? I really like sharing something from the book. Maybe the next time we'll do that as well. Like, something inspires, I might read it out to you guys so we get something. There is so much still, like, there are 45 of them. So we got lots to talk about. Yeah. So there's going to be fun ones. So, yeah. The next one we have is on Monday morning. Is it Monday morning? Let me quickly check. Yes, Monday afternoon at 12 o'clock PST. I've got the energy protection techniques. I absolutely love sharing those toolkits to you guys. So that is the next talk that I have scheduled up, and there are a good few talks for the next week and the following week as well. So do check which one resonates with you. It's funny that my 85-year-old mother is always looking at her phone. Absolutely. Like, yeah, my dad is always with the TV. He eats with food with the TV, with the news, like, keep saying it's not good for you. But of course, he won't change. People, we are all adults, we know we won't change. But doesn't mean we need to be anchored to it. Yeah. We still can be shining our light, being ourselves, because someone else will be there watching us who would be inspired by us. That's the most important thing. Feeling lighter. Yes, me too. I feel so good. Now I got my Thursday meditation group. So I'm so charged up for that. Great. And thank you guys for your donations. In case it's not going here, you can go back onto my profile and make a donation there as well. So hopefully that works. Yeah, if not, do let the Insighttimer know, because I know they are having some some issues with the finances not being recognized. So just check your accounts, guys. Could you tell us about the book you wrote? Yes, where did I keep it? I kept it back here. So this is my book, my baby. Connect Your Inner Guide. 7 Sutras for Mindful Awakening. Published by Hay House. Actually, book writing, as everyone says, it's like giving birth to a baby. Literally, this took 9 months to write and get published and hold my first copy. I think in November I'm going to celebrate 5th year actually. In 2016 November I was holding my book, so it was like such a huge dream coming true. I'm also going to be talking in Infinity Foundation. I don't know if you guys are aware. It's in Chicago based. It's an online related to the 7 sutras, how we can connect to our inner guide. If you're interested, you can join. You can check the link in my bio again, for that information. Absolutely love. I'm so grateful. Like, they didn't change any word of what I wanted to convey, what the message I wanted to put it out. Everything was captured. Because I heard so many stories about everyone telling you like, oh, this is going to happen, you won't be happy about it. I absolutely love this. Yeah. So thank you guys. Consider section on writing from what we are called to share. Consider section on writing from what we are called to share. Like journal prompt or a book writing, you mean, Amy? Can you put the title? Yes. I take time to type. Some people are super fast typing up with both the hands. I still old school. There you go. That's the book, Amy. Hi, Sunshine. Good to see you here. So take care, guys. Drink plenty of water. Look after yourself. Be easy with your thoughts, and think about what you're manifesting, what your goals are. So you're able to put that energy up there with the peace and after the Reiki healing. And charge yourself up. Put your feet up and enjoy the rest of the day. Morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. I have so much I want to write, but I'm not clear on what the universe is calling me to write. That's yes, yes, yes. I get you, Amy. Sometimes it's overwhelming as well. Having a clear structure and a content, I might do actually. Yeah, one of the days I might do what helped me, and that might help me with my second book maybe as well. So I'll consider doing a live for that. Hey, Nicole, good to see you. Have a good day, you too. And love, light, namaste. Thanks again, Bonnie. Oh, lost the audio. We are done. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Take care. Namaste. Have a great day and a weekend. See you on Monday. Lots of love to you all. Loka samasta sakino bhavantu.